Don't trouble yourself by pondering your entire life at once. Avoid letting your mind embrace all the potential troubles that could come your way. Instead, on each occasion, ask yourself, what in this is truly unbearable and impossible to endure? This phrase, attributed to the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, is not just rhetoric. It is a call to focus our energies on the present moment, where our influence is most immediate and our control most real. Hello and welcome to this Stoic meditation, designed to prepare you for the day ahead. Upon waking, we are like fresh clay, ready to be shaped by the experiences and decisions that lie before us. This is the moment to build a mental fortress that will make your mind invincible in the face of the challenges and adversities that are sure to come. The practice of meditation, combined with the wisdom of Stoicism, provides us with the tools to achieve just that. Get comfortable, take a deep breath, and prepare to absorb ancient teachings that will make you invincible. I recommend listening carefully and staying until the end. Let's begin. As you wake up, say to yourself, I control my reactions, even if I cannot control the situation. If you find yourself cornered by life's unpredictabilities, be it a betrayal by someone you trusted, an unexpected turn of events at work, or even the small daily inconveniences, remember something crucial. You have more control than you think. Not over the situations you find yourself in, but over your reactions to them. There's an empowering phrase from Stoic philosophy that is useful. I control my reactions, even if I cannot control the situation. Reflect on that for a moment. How often do you let a traffic jam or a rude comment from a stranger ruin your entire day? We can't govern the outside world, but we have an incredible ability to govern ourselves, our emotions, and how we respond to the inevitable challenges that cross our paths. You can't stop the rain from falling, but you can choose to dance in it. Controlling your reactions isn't about suppressing how you feel. Emotions are human. They should be advisors, not dictators. If you feel angry, acknowledge it, understand why, and then decide how to respond in a way that aligns with your values and goals, not in a way you might regret later. This isn't just a feel-good mantra, it's a life strategy. Imagine how different your daily experience could be if you chose to respond, not react, to life's curveballs. You'll find you become more resilient, unflappable, and even more compassionate to others who haven't discovered this life-changing truth. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, just pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, I control my reactions, even if I cannot control the situation. It's simple but profoundly liberating. This is your story after all. Why not be the one to dictate its tone? I find contentment in the present moment. We spend so much of our lives chasing after the next big thing, whether it's a promotion, a relationship, or a weekend getaway. We're always looking forward. While it's not inherently bad to have goals or plan for the future, it's equally important to recognize the beauty of the present moment. There's a Stoic principle that's valuable here. I find contentment in the present moment. Life is a series of nows. If you can't find joy, peace, or at least acceptance in your current circumstances, what guarantee is there that future circumstances will bring you contentment? What if I told you that the present moment, just as it is, flawed, uncertain, and often challenging, is sufficient? Because the present is all we have. The past is a memory, and the future is a mental projection. What's real is right now. Finding contentment in the present moment doesn't mean you stop striving for growth or improvement. It means you fully engage with the here and now. You stop outsourcing your happiness to some future date and start appreciating what you have today. You can still aim for better days, but with the awareness that today's moments are not just stepping stones to something greater. They are life itself, to be lived and experienced fully. When you find yourself restless, craving something more or different, just pause. Take a deep breath. Feel the air entering your lungs. Look around and immerse yourself in the current experience, no matter how mundane. Say to yourself, I find contentment in the present moment. This mindset opens doors to a form of happiness that is immediate, genuine, and available to you at any given time. I transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Have you ever encountered a roadblock that seemed so insurmountable it stopped you in your tracks? Most people have, and it's natural to feel overwhelmed or defeated. But here's a perspective shift. I transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Life is going to throw curveballs your way. It's inevitable. What's also inevitable is your capacity to adapt, evolve, and turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones. The obstacle isn't the enemy. Your reaction to it is the game changer. When confronted with a challenge, it's easy to get frustrated, angry, or disheartened. These are normal human emotions, but not particularly helpful in solving the problem at hand. Instead, view each obstacle as an opportunity for growth, a lesson waiting to be learned. This isn't just motivational jargon. It's a foundational principle of Stoic philosophy. When something seemingly negative happens, the Stoics suggest we have the power to decide how it will influence us. Challenges often push you out of your comfort zone, and that's precisely where growth happens. Whether facing a professional setback, a personal disappointment, or any kind of adversity, try to see it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what can this situation teach me? How can it make me stronger, wiser, or more resilient? Then act accordingly. Not only will this mindset help you navigate through the immediate problem, but it also equips you for future difficulties. You'll find that the more obstacles you transform into opportunities, the easier it becomes to face new challenges. Over time, you develop a mental fortitude that makes you not just resilient, but practically invincible. My worth is determined by my virtues, not by external validation. You might find yourself wondering what people think of you, or seeking recognition for your achievements. It's natural to want to be valued and respected by others. However, I offer you a perspective that can fundamentally change how you perceive your self-worth. My worth is determined by my virtues, not by external validation. External validation can be a fickle friend. One moment you're showered with praise, and the next you might face harsh criticism. When your sense of worth is tethered to the ever-changing opinions of others, you subject yourself to an emotional roller coaster that can be exhausting and demoralizing. Stoic philosophy teaches us that our worth isn't determined by how many likes we get on social media, how much money we make, or how many friends we have. Our true worth is defined by our character, our virtues, and how we interact with the world around us. Are you kind? Are you just? Do you seek wisdom? These are the metrics by which you should measure your worth. Assessing your self-worth based on your virtues helps create a stable and unshakable foundation. You are no longer at the mercy of the whims and judgments of others. When secure in your virtues, you realize that no one can define your worth but you. You understand that you have intrinsic value, regardless of external circumstances or opinions. Embracing this perspective brings an empowering sense of freedom. You become more authentic, more aligned with your true self, acting in accordance with your principles rather than bending to societal expectations. And importantly, you'll find that the right people, the ones who truly value you for who you are, will be drawn to you naturally. I am responsible for the quality of my own life. At times, you might blame external circumstances for things that aren't going right in your life. It's an easy thing to do. It absolves you of responsibility. But what if I told you that embracing the opposite mindset can be one of the most empowering changes you can make? The idea is simple yet profoundly impactful. I am responsible for the quality of my own life. When you internalize this notion, you recognize that you have the power to shape your destiny. Yes, external events will happen that are beyond your control. However, the quality of your life is not dictated by what happens to you, but by how you react to it. By acknowledging your agency, you free yourself from passivity and victimhood and step into a place of action and possibility. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. According to Stoic principles, the quality of your life largely falls under what you can control: your actions, thoughts, reactions, and attitudes. When you take responsibility for these aspects, you enable yourself to lead a life of purpose and meaning, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you'll get it right every time. You'll stumble, make mistakes, and face hardships. But even setbacks offer valuable opportunities for growth and self-discovery. When you take full responsibility, you give yourself permission to learn, adapt, and forge a path forward. You won't be easily swayed by temporary failures or negative external voices. Your focus is on the quality of your own life, and you alone hold the reins. I am unshaken by external events. My peace comes from within. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get swept up in external events. The latest news headlines, the opinions of others, the challenges at work or home. These can all feel overwhelming and often leave us in a state of emotional turbulence. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on philosophy, personal growth, and living wisely.